Hey peeps, what's cracking? Back again for another movie trailer reaction. This one is the one we've all been waiting for. Well, apart from the next one I'm doing, which is the Batman. But this is the HBO Max exclusive trailer for the Snyder Cut for Justice League. Hashtag Snyder Cut. This is the one we've been waiting for. So we've seen some artwork flying about of what they're doing with some of the main protagonists and how it differs from what we saw in the theatrical release. And if you may or may not be aware that when Snyder was filming this movie, he went through a bit of a family tragedy, therefore he had to remove himself from the production and someone else stepped in. I believe it was Joss Whedon, but correct me if I'm wrong. Joss Whedon is famous for doing the Avengers movies, so he's lived in the Marvel realm where they've over-egged it at points with comedy and stuff. Despite them being fantastic movies, I love them all. But he's not necessarily the right fit for these films. So basically what happened is he came in, redid pretty much the whole film, went with a completely different tone, vibe, the CGI on the main protagonist and other bits and bobs got pretty slated. There was a famous meme with the Superman mustache. That's because Henry Cavill at the time was had finished filming this film, the Justice League movie, but at the same time was doing Mission Impossible where he had a moustache. Joss Whedon called him back for some reshoots where he still had it. Instead of shaving it off, which he couldn't do because of production with the other movie, they CGI'd it out, and the end results were pretty horrific. But he's back. Zack Snyder has given the fans exactly what they want. He's managed to get it out, not in a theatrical release, though I do expect it to be out in some theatres at some capacity, but it's coming out HBO Max, and we're all buzzing. Guys, let's say no more, let's just get into it. Let's do this. Let's drag you over here, and here we go, guys. Zack Snyder, Justice League. Play.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased.
Oh my God, Superman's like, it's like Goku.
Don't really care for music, do you?
Warner Max, I like that.
It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the battle king composing hallelujah.
The coolest shot of the first movie, in my opinion. I wouldn't have expected this song with it. Glad they included that scene in there. She was quite a big character in the original screenplay.
I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch.
Martha.
I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you.
Amber Heard, controversial.
And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of
Is that the main man?
With nothing on my tongue. But hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh! That was cool. Ben's back, Big Ben. Hashtag the Snyder Cut.
This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
Yes! Yes! I'm so down for this. Oh my god, I'm so glad that they redid all of that CGI in the main battle at the end. I'm assuming it's still the main battle, I don't know. Oh my god, it looks so much darker. There's so many more elements to all of the characters. It looks like they've actually got an arc now, each of them, as opposed to Batman. Because that's all it pretty much was. They put a load of focus on... I remember when the first film came out, and it came out in the press that basically what they did is, because of the success of Wonder Woman, and rightfully so, because Gal Gadot is epic as that character, and it was a sick movie, they rewrote all of Cyborg's bits, because he was meant to be like the main... He had the main story arc overall versus all the other characters. Because we don't know him. He's the only character out of all of those people that we don't know. So it just makes sense to focus the arc on him and have everyone surround him and then unite at the end. Sensible move in my opinion. Well, apparently not to Joss Whedon and Warner Brothers. At the time, they cut a load of Cyborg stuff out, just shoehorned a load of Wonder Woman in there, cut a load of Superman stuff out of there, which baffled me. And it looks like he's righting a lot of wrongs and he's ticking a lot of boxes, and hopefully we can finally get some continuity between this and B versus S, because all the Omega stuff kind of went out the window. They referenced it once in the last film. I don't think they're going to do it in this one. I think the Snyder Cut's going to answer a lot of questions, and we're finally going to get to see the Flash that we all wanted. Flash was one of the main characters that I loved in the original theatrical release, and they kind of dismissed him. He was comic relief. I'm glad that they're giving him a lot more. Each character, if you noticed in that, had their own part of the Snyder Cut trailer, which tells me, and should tell you guys, that now they're all uniting, they all have an overall arc, they all come together, and I think it's all going to make sense. If you haven't got HBO Max, get it. I'm going to wait for the day before this bad boy comes out, and I'm going to get it. Guys, I can't wait. Listen, if you haven't done so already, smash the subscribe button, like, comment and share. Let me know what your thoughts are. Who was your favourite character in the original theatrical release? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Or were you on the fence? Me personally, I digged it because it was the first time I've seen all these characters on the big screen, much like the Avengers movie that we saw way back when. But this one, guys, I am absolutely buzzing for it. Anyway, I'll let you go, guys, because I've got some Batman to review. I'll be back with you in about T-10 seconds. 1 million subscribers.